adventure to find the coolest people on two wheels. We're west of Madison, Wisconsin on today's episode of Z1R Down Shift. If you've watched previous episodes, you'll notice that something today is a little different. That's right, we're going to be riding dirt today, and I've got a great local mentor to help me out, Pete Laubmeier.
Speedy Pete, as he is known, has been riding for decades and is a great ambassador for the sport of off-road racing.
Yeah, so I'm a mechanical engineer for a plastic company located here in Wisconsin, and been riding dirt bikes for my whole life. So that pays for my chronic addiction to riding dirt bikes for sure. I started riding like most kids around here, jumping cow pies at the farm when I was like 5 years old, and just kind of trail rode around the farm until I think I was 14 or so.
That's awesome. What was your first motorcycle?
A Honda Z50 that my dad and I bought after religion class in baskets. And over the course of about 3 months, he put it together for me, and I literally had a 2x6 seat with fake leather on the seat, and just rode around at the farm there. That's all I did for years, and loved it, tank after tank after tank.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate how cool that was until I had kids.
Yeah.
And now my kids are riding, and I get the excitement level. I look back on it now and think about how much fun I had doing those things.
That experience brought out Pete's competitive spirit as he began racing off-road.
I had my mom's cousin started getting me into racing, taking me to races. I didn't race, I just watched. And I said, hey, that's something I want to do, and kind of just slowly got more into it until the point where it was getting to be A-class expert level. And so I did my first race in like 89 or 87, somewhere in there.
Oh, wow.
But
they had motorcycles back then?
They were square wheels, but we still rode them. You had to like push start them, everything else. This is a young man sport, and I've been at it for a long time. 26 broken bones that I went to the doctor for. 2 months in a body cast for breaking my back.
Oh my gosh.
Back in 2000. 2020, I almost tore my leg off hitting a tree. Broke my leg in 3 places and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, wow.
So that, I only say that because it sort of changes your goals and your goal setting. So for years I ran local pro, AA regionally. Okay. And I did some winning, was competitive for a lot of years. I raced more years than most of the kids I'm racing against now have been alive, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That need and desire to race has been passed down to Pete's sons, Brooks and Lane.
I started riding when I was 4, and then started racing when I was 5.
And then what class are you racing right now?
I'm racing 65cc, yeah.
With District 16?
Yep, District 16 off-road.
Okay.
We race through the woods, hare scrambles. I'm Lane. I just like riding dirt bikes with my friends. It's fun. And
yeah, what kind of racing do you do? What class?
Woods, 50cc senior beginner.
Cool.
And yeah.
Yeah, you like that woods racing?
Yeah.
Do you like motocross riding too, or you like woods racing?
I like woods more. It's just, I don't want to get hurt in motocross, and like woods is not so much of that.
I'm on your side, Lane. I'm a woods riding kind of gal too, so I hear what you're saying.
While Pete's more competitive days on the track may be behind him, he has accepted his role as a mentor not only to his sons, but other young racers as well.
To pass that knowledge on. I don't want tribal knowledge of what I did to allow me to go fast.
Yeah.
I want to share that with not only my kids, but other folks as well that ride. Because I think with proper technique, you get hurt less.
One of those young riders benefiting from Pete's knowledge is Kira Westfall.
Feels good because he goes fast himself too. Him and my dad helped me too.
Okay, yeah. Does your dad and your family also come to the races with you?
Yes, my dad, my mom, my sister sometimes too.
Very fun.
Yeah.
It's a whole family affair.
It's just an awesome thing that my dad can teach me all these wonderful traits of riding dirt bikes, and just helping me grow and develop riding dirt bikes and others along the way.
Off-road racing has always been a family sport, and Pete appreciates that dynamic.
Well, I think it's pretty cool dirt biking that you can share the same trail with my 7-year-old and with me that's been riding my whole life. There's not a lot of sports. I can't go play baseball with my son. That's same age kids, right? But we can do this together, and I think that's a pretty rare thing for sports. I want my kids to ride. I love that they race, but I want them to enjoy riding first and foremost. So I don't push them to race. I don't push them to go fast. They want to ride, cool, we go ride, so that I can keep that passion, that love of two-wheeling.
how important is the conversation about riding gear for you and with your kids now that you're getting into the sport? How important is that?
For sure. So obviously protection. As a parent, you become kind of protective of your kids. So I want the best products that I can put my kids in to keep them as safe as possible. It's a dangerous sport inherently, right? But we can do everything we can to mitigate that risk. Good boots, good knee pads, good quality gear that's going to last, right? I spend all this money on gear. I want it to last and have them enjoy it. And of course, helmets, man. You got one head. If you have a $2 head, you wear a $2 helmet, right? So I'm going to put them in good helmets, right? Having good gear can definitely extend the experience, right?
So you got this great looking kit, this great looking gear on today, and I know that you're wearing one of our Z1R helmets. What did you think about it? Was it comfortable?
Yeah, it's just like mine, but that one's more like comfy and more like you can breathe in more, and yeah.
Oh, good.
It's just comfortable and
I don't want to feel like uncomfortable when I'm riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's an awesome helmet. Fits your head just awesomely. Colors are just outstanding, just bright and beautiful.
Be bad. If you have a helmet that pinches your cheeks and bothers your inside of your gums, you're not going to enjoy riding. So you got to have things that work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, totally agree. Because if it doesn't fit right, also and it like irritates you, or again just doesn't fit right, you're less likely to wear it, which means you're less likely to get on the bike and go out and enjoy riding, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And speaking of gear, I need to get ready for my off-road adventures with Speedy Pete.
Well, we've been doing an awful lot of talking about dirt biking. Clearly, I'm ready to go dirt biking.
Ready to go pro grade.
I'm ready to go pro grade right now. I'm ready to go pro. No, I'm not. I'm totally not. Don't get excited. And just give me some quick tips, pointers, things to look out for. What are we gonna go do right now?
Right.
Speedy Pete?
So number one, have fun, right?
Okay.
We've got all the gear, we're protected in that regard, so that's important. So we're gonna focus on some techniques.
Okay.
Body position, elbows, where we're looking, some of those things. We'll talk about those when we get out to some of the obstacles.
Okay.
Having fun is key, good attitude.
Okay.
I think you might have that, right?
I like to have a good attitude.
Yeah, right.
I like to have a good time, but I also like to win. So I mean, it's gonna be competitive.
Dang it.
Get ready, brace yourself.
They do call me Speedy Pete.
They call me Speedy Jackie.
The plan is set, and now it's time to hit the trails after some more tips from Speedy Pete.
The last thing I would recommend too is when we're on the gas, we don't want to be choppy with the gas. We want to be smooth with the gas.
Yeah.
If we just whack the throttle open, it can break the back end loose.
This change of pace from my usual street riding is kind of therapeutic as I appreciate the scenery in rural Wisconsin.
How did I do today?
Outstanding.
Oh, that's what I want to hear.
I had a ball watching it, had a ball working with you.
You're like, you were hilarious to watch.
Not at all. I tell you what, Jackie, it's so fun because when you're starting maybe at a little more an entry level, the strides that you can make are greater. Once you get to an elite level, it's a whole bunch of little things. So it's so fun for me to watch somebody like you progress so quickly. Body position was spot on, looking ahead, feet in the right position, squeezing the bike. Caught you standing up a few times doing that too. Yep. Outstanding.
I have had a great day hanging out with the crew at Speedy Pete's and riding off-road, and that's a wrap on this season of Z1R Down Shift.